Good morning, welcome back to the zombie apocalypse and to saying goodbye to Grapeseed. I feel like we barely met the town, and it's certainly something I'd like to explore in a future run. But our goal is to get to Louisville as soon as possible, and we might as well do it today. So I crammed everything I deemed remotely valuable. No, not remotely. I had to make some tough calls, crammed it all into the back of the pickup and in the passenger seat and in the glove box, and we're out. Now, getting into Louisville, right? So there's, of course, the main entrance, the big military checkpoint, completely swarming with zombies. In Build 41, it was actually easily possible. Like, I've done it multiple times. Day one. Armed with nothing but a frying pan and a tub of ice cream, and made it into Louisville through the main checkpoint on day one. Build 42 has significantly increased the number of zombies that are in the starting area there, in the military checkpoint area, and especially in this run where we have runners to consider. I don't think it's going to be even remotely feasible to go through there. So our plan is, we have a sledgehammer, we have a welding torch with a welding mask, and a little bit of gas in the torch. Actually, when I was loading the truck yesterday, the torch was full, and I'm fairly certain I remember the torch being like at 20% or so. So I don't know what happened there. I mean, I'll take a construction site. Is that another sledgehammer? The rarest items in the game. It's day 4, and we found the second one. I need to not so casually walk up to zombies that I haven't seen moving yet. Alright, hey, they have a key for their car. I was kind of hoping for some non-broken leather gloves. One thing I've done also is I finished reading up the electrical book, and I disassembled all the stuff that was in the house, well, most of the stuff. So we got level 1 electrical now, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so you know what? Now I'm no longer feeling bad about having found that sledgehammer in the garage of that house. We would have found one here anyway. Best place to find sledgehammers, you know? Just drive around roads, look for these construction sites, and then they're just there on the ground. So anyway, back to Louisville. So instead of going through the main entrance, the plan is to cut through the fence somewhere. Really in an area that is not... I have no idea how the zombie distribution along the fence line is, so we're gonna aim for my secret, not so secret backdoor entrance to Louisville. Hang on a second. Say, there's a duffel bag. Yeah, I mean it's still a significant upgrade over the bag we have right now. That's a lot of zombies to kill, and we know how good survivor backpacks are in terms of books and schematics and everything else. Okay, some of them lost interest, so we can start jumping through these guys. Surprised not a single one of them has been running so far. Still catches me off guard every now and then. Like in one of the recent patches, they changed some of the combat, and ever since then, I often had it that I'm ground attacking a zombie that fell down when I expect to be attacking the zombie that's coming at me. No go in here once the exertion and the muscle strain sets in. At least I guess at least now we are fighting with the axes. Over here, what? We don't have a huge supply of weapons, right? We have 2 hand scythes, the hatchet, and then I think 2 spare baseball bats. And of course couple hammers and stuff that are not going to be super relevant. Did actually everybody follow me except for the backpack dude? Yeah, I always have it one of 2 ways. Either it's only the backpack zombie is following me, I kill only him, loot him, and I'm out of there. Or I have to kill every single one of them. Yeah, okay. Hand scythes, great axe, terrible durability. Don't mind a fanny pack. Actually, I should probably first of all do this. Second of all, put it on the ground. Put this on the back. "17 out of 12? Alright. Unable canned food, don't care. Agriculture 5, electrical 5. We can leave those behind. Fairly certain we have long blade 2 in the car. Read this, or read that. Maintenance books are kinda nice. I'm very torn here. Nah, like recovery 5, reloading 5. I don't think that's going to be relevant anytime soon. Woodcraft tape, sure, we keep that. Okay, then let's get our stuff from the olds in here and in there. It's a Louisville annotated map. Maybe this gives us some direction on where we want to set up shop. Maybe not. About the festival grounds. Oh, do I have? I do have the remember annotations. So it's the mod is called share annotations, which additionally intended in multiplayer to share your map annotations with other people, but also has a functionality that you can take an annotated map and copy the annotations of that map onto your regular game map. So you don't need to keep all the annotated maps. Where in the world am I now? Is this... Which road is that? Okay, no, that's alright. We're exactly where I want it to be. Nothing to worry about. Actually, let's just commit to yeah. Your first one. Okay, so I was talking about the secret, not so secret way into Louisville, and the secret is really just follow the power lines. And if we would have walked into Louisville, that would have been the way we walked. Just, find the power lines, and they will lead to the far end of LV, of the fence line, where there's like an electrical substation thingamabob. And that part of the fence line is usually relatively, I won't say empty, but it's not that busy zombie-wise, and you should be able to break in there. Of course, you need to have the tools to break in, so a sledge or a welding torch. And also the big old caveat that you want to do this early in the run. Because this whole path is going to be undrivable once vegetation starts spreading and trees start growing. Also, those rocks, kind of new. I think they are randomly generated into the world. Some sort of script that adds rocks here and there. I think this is the path to the McCoy estate. Yeah. We wanted to go there, but we're not about that. We have a goal, we have a target, we're gonna head there. I was kind of debating not driving along the power lines and driving along some more roads to maybe find another survivor group for a better backpack, but no, we can get everything we need once we're in the LV. Maybe I shouldn't have titled this playlist "The Road to LV" because yeah, that's the road. First of all, we're not taking the road. Second of all, we're almost there. In a way, we're almost there. No, not quite. It's still a bit to drive here. Yeah, we should be crossing the main highway here in a hot second. I'm actually surprised how well the vanilla pickup truck is driving off-road. I was kind of expecting something way worse. And yeah, even that was rather uneventful. Another way you can get into the town is then also to just follow the train tracks. That would also get you there. And this way we also avoid all the traffic jams on the highways, like all the broken down cars. What is with these rocks? I don't know which of these rocks actually have collision and which ones don't. So just gonna drive around this, not taking my chances here. This is going way too well. I think we should be reaching the eastern corner here any second now. And then the power lines should swing up north again. You know, normally long drive with not much happening, I would cut that out, but I'd say just for the novelty of being the path into LV, we're leaving it in, even though it's not the most exciting thing, but yeah, just to show off the little tricks, the little back roads. Swing around. We made it farther away from our starting position than we ever did in the Echo Creek run. As in terms of pure distance away traveled. Although, never mind. We've been at the Muldraugh train yard. That's a long way away from Echo Creek. Anyway. Yeah, if you follow the power lines in the other direction, that will lead you all the way down to March Ridge. I'm not sure if with the new map updates in build 42, if that extends. I think that swings around and goes over to Irvington. So it's really kind of like a line of emptiness, no vegetations, very few zombies, that connects the whole map. Random blood splatters on the ground. Yeah, you know, this kind of stuff. You have to like zone zombies, that zombie eating a corpse event. Oh dear. All the rabbits in the world. Yeah, this might have been a fun exercise to do it on foot, but I put it this way, for the previous episode. If we had found a backpack, a reasonable sized backpack, I would have done the foot march, but since we found the car instead and not a backpack, yeah, we'll drive it. Also, I guess walking down this empty path instead of driving wouldn't have been that much more exciting either. You just would have to stop occasionally for night camp. Okay, this road is not even road. This trip took way longer than I expected. I'm like, oh, we should be hitting Louisville any second now. Okay, there we go. So there's the little electrical substation. Looks like we got a few friends there. Do we actually want to bother with this? Or do we just drive on the outside? I saw 3 guys on the front side. Let's see how the back side looks. I might just say screw this place and cut our way through here. And by cut our way through, I think we're just gonna sledge. Two would normally be enough to get through with the car, but might as well take 4. I'm a little bit muscle pain from this. By a little bit, I mean, oh my god, severe pain, make it stop. I don't think we have painkillers. So I hope we don't have to do too much fighting today. Eat some of that lettuce. We did harvest the farm on our little place here before we left. Do we just crash here for the night? Let's see if we can make it in a little bit further. What is this? My memory serves me right, and it usually doesn't. There's like a little bit of a nicer house, like a 2-story. This would also entail fighting a couple zombies here. Severe pain. Let's double check. Painkillers. Okay, I think we do a little bit of the fence cheese. E with nothing. Why is that walking along the pigs there? Oh, that's a tiny pig. A baby pig, a piglet. Doing the stomping right now because we have, you know, a little bit of muscle strain in the arms. Usually not much of a stomper. Any second now? Maybe not. We should just try the door. Along here. Useful here either. Hearing. The house keys. So that. Second of all, sure. Hey, we can grab the live living show here. Since we just arrived. Jinx. Next time already. He's not having a good time, is he? Yeah, it would have been an argument to use the propane torch instead of the sledgehammer to get through there. Cereal. I mean, if that is not a welcome to Louisville package, I don't know what is. Maybe some ice cream? No. Guinness? Nope. Not hearing any zombies. Prescription reflective sunglasses. Finally! Never found any sunglasses with that still take care of your short-sighted penalty in the previous run. This run has been very, very blessed so far. This is clear, this is clear. I didn't see any zombies outside. At the barn. I'm gonna open that door so you guys have access to that other feeding trough. Two boars? I'm not gonna... Are pigs getting along with each other? They're not attacking? Oh, apparently, yeah. Keep multiple male pigs together without them attacking each other. Now, this is of course not gonna be our final base, right? It's not the idea of a LV run to be on the outskirts of LV on a farm, because hey, we've had the farming life. We want the city life. Ish. I guess for now, this will do as yeah, it's late in the evening. One thing I haven't checked yet. Do we have the emergency channel? Yes. Of course we do. We have everything. Okay. 91.4. So yeah, just as a reference, that's Rosewood down there. This is where we were. This was our starting house. That tool store, that radio station, and then we drove up here, up there, and then through the whole frickin' map on this little path. Now we're here, on the outskirts of LE. There's the big city, and we're here for now. Alright, the actual reason why I opened the map was to add a note. Broadcast channel 91.4. Right. I think we'll take it slow here. Water. Yeah, probably eat some of that canned food just to get rid of it. Did that TV here? It does have a VHS. You know what? Well, that would craft tape in there. Play it. I don't even mind that I haven't read the book. Gonna smash all these cans away. Oh, apparently not. Okay. That was the woodcraft tape. Gave us a whole whopping 2 XP. Well, that is surprisingly little. Maybe we should have read the tape first. The book. I have a pillow anywhere up here. I do have a pillow in the car. Didn't grab that. We'll be fine sleeping without a pillow for a night. It's not like we're eating without a table, eh? Alright, that's a little bit more of a read. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish reading the book, even though it's getting a little bit late. But this way then we can just leave the book behind. It's weird that you have to and grab the can opener out of your keyring. Alright, sleep time. Yes, like 28 zombies? I don't remember killing that many, but I guess the survivor group with the backpack was a little bit more than I remembered. Yeah, now sunglasses are fresh. This is a little bit of a safe haven to fall back to in case we ever need it. So, talking about LV, huh? Where do we want to go inside the city? We have technically day 6, huh? Like, the helicopter event inside the big city is not gonna be a fun experience. So I gotta be a little bit careful about how we handle that. Like, if we get the message here that today is helicopter day, we're just gonna drive back to the house and chill out there. Where are the zombies? Zombies? Where are all the freaking zombies? I feel like the patch might have broken something in regards to propane grills. 4 out of 4 empty? Never had that happen before. Actually, give me the tire pump. Like the one thing we're still missing in terms of tools. What the hell is that car there? Clay art supplies. Alright, yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Why are there no zombies here? Like, this is default apocalypse zombie population settings, right? Which I know is not the most challenging, but I think the sprinters, the runners, make it a little bit more interesting. And I think higher population settings is something I like to do on stream, but I don't think it translates very well to YouTube with all the zombie bashing. No helicopter today. Cool. Key. I'm just gonna check the side door. Maybe it's open here. Oh yeah, look at that. Lucky me. I'm surprised that you can't. Can't you normally access the back from the front on these kind of vans? That is kind of disappointing. Taking the sack of clay simply because I don't think there's too many rivers here where we can collect clay later on. Don't mind me, I'm just driving through here. So, Louisville, eh? I don't think we ever spent too much time in the city in any of the YouTube runs. We've had a brief visit here when we were coming in with a boat. When we then were on the west side of the city. At a backpack group. Seems like a very big group for just a random house. I don't see a backpack zombie right now. There's a hiking bag, I think. So I think we got the attention of some of them. Let me just get the car a little bit further away. Take care of this guy here. In this field, so I think we take the field for fighting. Just to get a little bit further away from the houses, so that the sound of fighting doesn't attract anybody and their sister zombie. Okay, do we fence cheese? She's been very persistent, but also very slow. And now very dead. I don't mind occasionally killing a zombie on the fence. I just feel like it's a little bit cheesy if it becomes your only strategy, or if you start building little fence forts to you know, get all the zombies to constantly fall over and cheese them that way. Like, it's kind of a boring way of fighting. So far nobody's running, so that's a good sign. I'm taking very many hits to kill a zombie. Not sure I can rock that. Just the backpack guy. Everybody else can stay there if you want. Really just interested in backpack lady. Who's now back in the middle of the pack. Looking this way, but she doesn't see me, so probably a zombie with lower perception stats. Did we just out-level our X skill here? Oh, I guess we caught up. So I was thinking of where in LV we wanna settle for our base. And of course that's not There's not too many changes outside of super high skyscrapers, but that's not a feasible base, especially, you know, you can't just casually walk into the city and take over a 32-story building. That's not gonna work out. So I think the classical, one of the best LV bases, I would say, which we're gonna head for, which is fairly close to here, is there's a little gated community out of 3 buildings, fully gated in. Just on the side of the town. Even with a little lake in that gated up area. Gonna be the last zombie again, isn't it? Give it a quick rest. Not like they're going anywhere, apparently. Did there is like one quick step of running instead of walking, just to make a little bit more footstep sound, and that got some of their attention, but not really. Also, this guy is running, was running for a second, now he's slowly walking again. He's faking it, right? He's a fake walker. They're ignoring me like this. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Yeah, I knew. So what? Sprint? That's my keyword. Finally showed up. Alright, Mr. Hiking back. How do we do this? I think we just immediately throw this on our back. Secondary for now. Then another annotated map for Louisville. Okay, Longblade 5. Gonna throw away mechanics side. So we're not gonna need that anytime soon. Tailoring 3, probably also not relevant. Canteen away, this away. Okay, cool. Then everything in here. Move into the hiking bag. Double back into the hiking bag. Part. Interesting. Put that on the map. That took way longer than I intended for it to take. Like we have some fighting to do if we want to get into that little gated community. A lot of this stuff we shouldn't be just carrying around with us, but it's not like we have any room anywhere here anyway. I wonder if we just try to avoid this. I think we can use this path to get to the back of the gated community. Did not expect there to be so many zombies back here. It's fine. It's just the perspective. There's plenty of room to drive here. I've never driven this path before. I was thinking this should go left here. It's not taking me to where I thought it would take me. See if I can actually see on the map. Certain houses I want to go to are here. I guess we're committed now. I'm sure this is gonna lead to some sort of road or house or something. Right? That's not just gonna lead into the middle of the forest. I really like the trees in the spring here. Such nice, colorful. And you wouldn't just stop here. Come on, game. I see road. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna right-click, cut down tree, get back into the car. Ah, you can't do that anymore. And keep like the highlighting on where the trees are. No, this is fine. Okay. It's a little bit annoying having that wreck there and that wreck there. And a couple, just a couple runners. I'm sure they give up before I get to my objective. Is this really where I want to be driving? No, actually not. Alright. Okay, I have no idea how busy this place is, but no room to turn around. We're gonna get in there, we're gonna fight for it, we're gonna conquer it. I don't, there's so many. We're just gonna get down here. Really lucky and you get here and one of those 3 houses also spawns as a survivor house. That's a really good one. Okay, bring it on. And that's GG. That's game over. I can't move. It's not doing anything. Put that up. I did not expect a zombie to come from behind me. It really caught me off guard. Didn't hit the run key fast enough to get some distance. And then I was in stun lock. Basically from the first attack. We're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. I wanna get into Louisville. I'm not sure if we always go for this house because this is, you know, we gotta get a proper run off the road, right? Can't be that we have 2 runs in a row, barely making it 2 weeks. Oh well, yeah, thanks for watching. And we're gonna restart again. It's gonna be, you know what? I'm actually gonna go. Just as a teaser. Custom sandbox. I'm assuming this is the right mod list still with Digitown, yeah, okay. All of Knox County. We're gonna use our build 42 defaults starting in April. Yeah, that seems good. And hey, Louisville Lumberjack. Maybe we actually get to fight with some access. Just as a teaser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darla Storm. We're gonna just take a look where Darla spawns. I would say, you know, this game wouldn't say this is how you died if you could always survive for an eternal life. And our first run in build 42, that it took that long and only we got retired because of patch, was definitely not the norm. Alright. We might actually be in Louisville already. You know, in this case. That is... Okay, so this is Louisville. Alright, spicy start. I will look how this one plays out in the next episode. So thanks very much for watching, and, you know, sorry of the abrupt end of our slightly overpowered start, but this is gonna be different. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.